Our story begin in season 2, episode 1, where we would see Orion joining the Autobots and him and Megatron basically discussing what the Autobots done to Cybertron. Now, Megatron would, instead of painting Ratchet as the main villain, I would say he would paint, or show, well, kind of like convince him who's the main villain. I would say would be Ironite because Ironite is not the most peaceful Autobot, if not, he's possibly one of the most violent. Bro literally does a lot. And Megatron will basically show what he has done on Earth and across Cybertron, showing him everything he's done, basically. And Orion basically would be convinced by this because Iron Knight kills cons in the most brutal fashion, in the most brutal ways you can say. So yeah, but I'm not gonna lie, I can't really change nothing much about season 2, episode 1. Basically, the episode will play out the same with episode 2, and even episode 3 will play out a bit the same. Starscream will still give them information about the space bridge, and yeah, everything else will play out the same. But the only difference is that bots who basically go to Cybertron. Now, instead of it just being RC, it's gonna be RC, Cliffjumper, and Bumblebee. Remember, Cliffjumper has the Vector Sigma key or whatever it's called. I forgot the name, but yeah, whatever it's called, that's what he has. And the three of them basically go straight towards Cybertron, while Iron Knight, Ratchet, Wheeljack, Bulkhead, and Skyfire stay behind. Now they would basically wait it out, and three Autobots would go straight to Cybertron, and they would arrive and basically hear gunshots. They would hear someone busy fighting multiple Decepticons, basically, and they're a bit confused. Cliffjumper transforms and drives towards the noise. Same with RC and Bumblebee. And they would arrive in Kaon in the outskirts of the city. And they would see two Insecticons fighting one Autobot who uses sound to basically disorientate them. Sorry about that. I can't say it nicely, but yeah. Basically, he just makes them go be crazy. And Cliffjumper, Bumblebee, and Oseo transform and be in the robot forms, and all of them are sharks. And Cliffjumper is ecstatic to see him. He's like, huh, it's been so long since I've seen him. Huh, now we got some backup. As we would see, it's Jazz, busy fighting the two Insecticons. And when the two Insecticons rush in to basically stomp on him, RC, Cliffjumper, and Bumblebee will quickly come in and save Jazz. And Jazz is a bit surprised to see them, and he's like, Cliff? B? RC? Dang, it's been a while, guys. And Cliff is like, hey, enough talking, bro, and let's start fighting. As they work together to basically kill the two Insecticons and basically put Bumblebee and RC to tag team one, while Cliffjumper and Jazz will tag team the other one. And after everyone kills the Insecticons, Jazz basically asks why they're here. And Cliffjumper would explain why, and Jazz is like, say less, let me help you out. And here in this clip is like, huh, I better hope you help us, bro, because this is a tough fight for us. Don't worry, I've been through worse. We're chilling, all right. And basically, they go straight towards Kaon, and they go towards that underground facility, whatever. And they would arrive towards Vector Sigma and basically use the key. Now, I'm not gonna add any scraplets because I highly doubt they can possibly kill all of them. So there's no scraplets for now. And the Autobots are basically about to leave, but then they suddenly get attacked by Decepticon once they like exit out of the underground place. As a Decepticon heard chaos, and this Decepticon is no one other than, well, you see him in the thumbnail, so yeah, there's no introductions. We know the guy. It's basically put Blitzwing. Blitzwing basically comes in and he has a smile on his face as he says, ah, four Autobots wandering around. My lucky day. As Jazz and basically Cliffjumper, RC, and Bumblebee look up, and seeing Blitzwing kind of surprises Jazz as he's like, I thought you died on Iocon. Nah, I managed to survive, and someone managed to help me, but now I'm here to get my revenge on you, Jazz, as you're the reason why I almost died. Buddy, you did try to kill me and some of my friends, so don't blame me on this. It's not my fault. It's not my fault you got packed up so easily. Hearing this, Blitzwing gets enraged and basically rushes in towards Jazz and the others. And they quickly transform and start driving off. And Blitzwing screams at them, screaming at them, telling them he's not gonna let them get away that easily. As he transforms into his tank form and starts shooting at them, and the Autobots quickly have to dodge it. Well, dodge their blast. And Cliff is like, "You're always making friends, Jazz. I'm always surprised." Hey, don't blame me. The guy did try to kill us once. Yeah, but now he's pissed off against you and me. And literally every Autobot he ever meets. This is gonna be tough. We better get straight towards the space bridge before it closes, basically. And they would arrive at the space bridge as Blitzwing is tailing behind them. They would quickly just rush in and see basically Megatron and Skyquake basically fighting the other five Autobots. Now, recap before any of that happened. When the other Autobots left, Megatron would still come, but he brings Skyquake. Why? Because there's more Autobots, so he's more worried, basically. And he would bring Skyquake. And him and Skyquake will fight the other five Autobots. Iron Knight and Skyfire basically fight Megatron. But thanks to his gladiator skills, yes, finally got it right. Gladiator skills, he manages to basically hold them off greatly. While Skyquake is having a tough time fighting both Bulkhead, Wheeljack, and Ratchet. Well, he's not really having that much of a tough time because he's packing up Ratchet. But with Wheeljack and Bulkhead, they would use their strength and speed basically. While, okay, basically put, Bulkhead uses his strength while Wheeljack uses his speed and agility and overall skills. And Bulkhead just uses strength and durability and firepower basically, making it kind of even and a bit interesting. While Skyfire and Iron Knight are actually giving Megatron a run for his money. He's having a tough time, but then the other Autobots quickly come in the space bridge, and everyone stops fighting and looks at them. But then suddenly they move out of the way as an energy shot is fired straight out of the space bridge, and it almost hits Iron Knight, but Skyfire manages to push him out the way. And quickly everyone rushes in to check on them and they're chilling. And then a ground bridge is open and we would see Orion Pax coming out of the ground bridge, as we would also see Blitzwing coming out of space bridge. And Blitzwing looking straight towards, well, technically Optimus, but not Optimus. You get it, Orion Pax basically. He's like, "Optimus Prime, it's so good to see you." Now Orion is like, "I do not know you. Yeah, or I don't remember you. Don't play don't play mind games with me, Prime." As Blitzing rushes in towards Optimus, Jazz basically comes in and kicks him straight in his face. And Jazz is like, "Hey, that's my homie over there. You ain't touching him." As both Blitzwing and Jazz basically are basically fighting. Dang it. And Megatron is like, "Blitzwing, when did you?" But then he sees Cliffjumper basically using the key to basically give Optimus his memories back. He's like, "But we'll catch up later. Now I have to deal with this." As Megatron rushes in, the other Autobots quickly try to hold him off along with Skyquake, and they manage to hold him off long enough towards the point Optimus gets his memories back. But when Optimus gets his memories back, he puts his hand up and suddenly the sword of judgment comes in, as it turned into a ball of fire and rushed in and basically turned into its normal state, its sword form. And Optimus grabs the sword and points it straight towards the Decepticons and screams at them, "Be gone!" as he just throws fireballs at them, and the Autobots quickly dodge, and it hits both Skyquake and Megatron. And Prime looks straight towards Jazz and Blitzwing fight, and he's like, "What? Why is Blitzwing there? Matter of fact, why is Jazz even there? Matter of fact, where are we? Can someone explain? Ratchet like, later fam, we need to get out of here. Wheeljack, you know what to do. Alright? Raphael, open that ground bridge. Quick. We don't have much time. And we're gonna bring a new friend. As the ground bridge is quickly opened by Raphael, and quickly the Autobots leave. And Jazz basically just kicks Blitzwing away and transforms and drives away. And he's like, sayonara, bro. And yeah, basically, Jazz goes through and yeah, that will be the end of episode 3. Besides the fact Blitzwing basically joins the Decepticons, as Megatron's like, one of my most powerful triple changes. I'm glad you're here, Blitzwing. You are gonna be a valuable asset towards our cause. So, what have you been doing? Nothing much, Master, but I think we should get my partner soon. Your partner? And who's that? Well, you'll meet him soon, Master. But for now, we have to focus on destroying his Autobots before we get him. They'll probably grow stronger if we allow them to remain here on Earth. You're right. Skyquake, tell Sunrise to open the ground bridge and let's go. And yeah, they basically go. And I would say this is the end of this part. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Sorry it's short, but hey, I'm a bit busy making the other videos. So see you guys later. Peace.